The retirement capital of Bali is a village or area called Sanur, and it's on the northeastern side of the city of Denpasar. Runs up along the coast. It's a beautiful, much more quiet area than many of the crazy restaurant laden and nightclub busy places like Kuta, Seminyak and Canggu. And there's some beautiful facilities here for people, especially people looking to retire, including this one here. My mate lives here, Al, and you might have seen Al for some previous videos, but he lives in a place called Amandesa. Now Amandesa is on the not the beach side of the main road, so it tends to be on the beach side between the main highway and the coast. A lot of restaurants, a lot of hotels, a lot of tourism, and a much more sort of active, vibrant lifestyle. On the opposite side of the road, we've got a little machine shop right next door. There's a school, there's a tailor's there. We're in the village, we're in suburbia, Bali style. And so you got this little road going past. You got a few expats driving by, and you've got a typical village lifestyle. Today, I'm going to go and talk to Al and find out what it's like as Al to live here in a retirement area. Go through what he costs, what he pays out on a weekly or a monthly basis, and break it down so you'll have some idea of the real cost of living in Bali. Let's go. So Amandesa is made up of 9 units, and they're single units, or they're single and doubles, but a double is still 1 bedroom with a double bed and a 2-seater couch. There's little tiny units which are just good enough for 1 person. There's some upstairs units. It's a lovely little spot, beautiful and green, nestled in amongst some nice little privacy screens. You've got your own pool. They've got some upstairs neighbours, and look, the place is now a bit over 12 months old, and it's starting to look quite well developed. That's 1 unit up there. You've got this. There's another 2 units up top there, and some units downstairs. And Al lives here in what's called a double unit. It's one of the bigger ones, and he pays about, I'll talk in Australian dollars because it's a bit easier for me to sort of equate it, but it costs Al about $900 a month for his rent here in his unit. He's got a, g'day Al, and there's V. So he's got a little outside bar or garden area. He's got enough room for the red machine, the old red terror. We're going to take the red terror down for a ride on the main road in a minute. He's got a nice little, where's his lights here? He's got a nice little kitchen, and he set it up his own way because he lives here full time. And I'll give you a bit of an idea what it's like. He's got a nice little chair and table for his breakfast. He's got a 2-hob stove. He's got all his, there's his pantry up the top. 2 fridges, because you've got to have one for beer. A microwave, a toaster oven. He's sort of set it up a bit his own way. And he's got his fresh water, his bedroom in here. He's got a beautiful big indoor-outdoor bathroom. These are really popular, so you can go straight outside. You've got this nice little open leafy area. It keeps all the steam and all the hot moist air away, and he can close that off. He's got air conditioning in his bedroom, or out here you just need, during the day it's nice and cool, the fan going, and he can sit out here, listen to the radio, and just kick back and do what he wants to do. The bar opens here about what time of day? It's only 1 o'clock. It's a bit of a late start today. But we got a cash on. He's got a nice cold bar fridge. Now this originally this was going to be specifically set as a retirement complex. Yep. For people your own age, for young fellas like yourself. With upstairs and downstairs units, they've found that a lot of the people staying upstairs were having a hard time with the stairs, and they've tended, morning, they've opened it up to a range of other people. So look, I think this is a great place at a good price to stay for a medium term. Al's pretty happy here. He's got a few locals that he's got to know, and he's got his routine down pat. And so what I really want to talk to Al about is what he does on a daily basis, what time he gets up, and what an average day in the life of Al. Now he's been here about 12 months. 18 months, there we go. And he's happily retired. You enjoying yourself over here?
Yeah, I'm not leaving. Well, I am, probably in a box.
Oh, don't talk like that, Al. So, and there's been a few people come and go here. It's not quite like an overnight stay accommodation, but it's a little bit more regular than what we originally thought it would be. But that's how it is. They've got to try and get bums on seats, so to speak, over here.
Al, 3 of us now. There's still only 3 of us here.
3 full-timers?
Yeah. Brian and Ollie.
Yeah.
And then it's like, you know, Glenn.
Your mate Glenn. Yeah.
There's Artie and me. We're the only permanent spell.
So, I guess one of the important things, especially for someone who's come over from Australia by yourself, all of our family lives back at home except me, because I'm his little brother, or he's my little brother, one of the two. But they all live overseas, and when this place was empty, Al was pretty much here all by himself, and it wasn't real nice, was it? It was pretty lonely.
Oh, Glenn was there, but I didn't see him for about 3 months.
He was in and out of hospital. He was having a few dramas. So one of the things I really want to take from that is, if you're living somewhere by yourself as a retiree, it depends on your age and how active you are and whatnot. You can't ride a bike, but you've got your little scooter over there.
Yeah, that's good.
So if you haven't got transport and you're not too mobile, you're better off not being in a like a secluded villa just by yourself, are you?
No way.
It doesn't feed the mental health side of things. So what would you do? What time of day would you normally wake up in the morning?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Yeah, pretty well.
It's nice and cool still there, and the sun's just starting to wake up.
Yeah.
And the temperature's nice. So
sit out here and put a shirt on.
Sit out there, yeah. Sit out there and have to put a shirt on. And you put your radio on.
Yeah, I'll get my radio going. And
now Al still listens to, what's the radio station you're on?
101.1 Curtin Radio.
Curtin Radio.
Best radio station.
There he goes.
People from all over the world.
He's been listening to the same radio station for years and years, because he's moved over from Jarrow. It's one of his favourites, and he writes into him every now and then, says hello as well. I've seen that.
Yeah.
So you have a bit of breakfast, make yourself a cup of tea or something. Do you have a big meal for breakfast?
Never.
No,
I'm like a brunch person.
A bit of toast or something?
Yeah, but about 10 o'clock I'll make it, do a couple of eggs.
Righto. How do you find the cost of living, like in general?
Right.
Just because there was a big loud truck runs past, Al just went to pick up his laundry, probably a couple of kilos of clean clothes.
More than that.
And how much did that cost you?
$1.80.
$1.80. That's disgusting. You would pay more than that in just the water or in the soap powder.
No, I always, the girls over there, I mean, sometimes...
And that's folded and ironed, isn't it? Let's have a look. There you go. So there's a week's worth of Al's clothes.
Yeah, look.
$1.80. That's crazy. And they're all nicely folded up, packed up and prepared. Why would you do your own? You wouldn't even need a laundry, because there's a little... So this is living in a village, and do you cook much food yourself?
Yeah. Mainly, I'll do a beef stew. I'll make a pea and ham soup.
Yep.
I've got my lamb shanks. I'm going to do lamb shank and barley. Later on, when I get my bigger slow cooker, and then I'll knock up some snags and onion gravy and mashed potatoes.
So you do a bit of cooking, but probably every couple of days, or?
No. Probably once every couple of weeks.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because then I'll do a big batch. Then I'll pack it up into containers and bang into the freezer.
So on an average day, you'll have a bit of a brunch.
Yeah.
And that might be like spaghetti on toast or something like that?
Yeah, or the baked beans, and that I get from Grand Lucky.
Up the supermarket. I'll tell you what, we're going to go up the supermarket and go for a bit of a day, like an average shop for Al. Give you an idea what the veggies and what the supermarket costs are. It's a pretty good supermarket. It's got quite a bit of Western food in it, and there's a huge number of expats living in this area, so they get quite a good service. It's a little bit pricey, but it's got the range. If you just want to go one place and get everything in one spot, that's probably the one place to go. We might even go the little local market down the road. I know that's where he buys a lot of his beer.
No, I get mine delivered.
Oh, he gets it delivered now. You get everything sorted, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, it cost me $42.60
for a case of beer.
For 24
bottles.
24 bin tanks.
Yeah.
If I go down to Warrell here, it cost me $2.50.
Yeah. So hey, listen. I know. Look, I'm not advocating smoking, but Alan's has been a smoker for a long part of his life, and what he saves on cigarette tax, because over at home they're like 50 or 60 bucks or more.
Look, about 60.
About 60 bucks a pack of smokes, thereabouts. Over here, a packet of cigarettes. What are you paying for these ones?
$4.60.
Now this is not. They're expensive ones. $4.60. I've seen them from $2.50 to $3 a packet of cigarettes for 25 or 20 smokes.
20, yes.
So what he saves, he's saving more than 50 bucks a day off what it would cost him to smoke in Australia. So I told him if he wants to save more money, he's got to start smoking more, because it's actually, he's saving more money than it costs him to live in Bali. He's paying $900 a month rent.
Near 1,000 times.
By the time you put your garbage collection, your water, your electric, and also your Wi-Fi.
The air conditioning's going every night.
Yeah. So there you go, $1,000 a month, and that's all your utilities except for his personal cell phone, and his well, no, there's no petrol in his little wagon because that's electric. So he's looking at $1,000 plus food, and a can of baked beans is not going to kill a bank. There's also 2 or 3 warungs or cafes that he frequents on a regular basis, and I know he goes down there. They do pretty big portions, and Al's not the biggest eater in the planet. He doesn't eat like me, and he's not built the same way either. But he'll often go and get a chicken snitty or something like that, and have half of it there, or maybe a buttered chicken or something, and have the other half tomorrow for morning tea or for dinner tonight or something.
Yeah, well, I've noticed when I was up in at Poppy, staying there for a while, like they'd have meals for about $3.50, $4.
Yeah.
Now, mine are pretty expensive, they're about $6.50.
Yeah.
But it's about half as big or double again.
Yeah.
You know, it's too much for me. I mean, you really get a lot of stuff.
So, on average, before beer and cigarettes, $10 a day on food.
Sometimes
not even that.
Oh, not unless I splurge to get a pizza.
Oh, unless he splurges and gets a pizza, that's $11, and you get a couple of meals out of that.
Easy.
And then beers, depends on what he goes through, but they're only about $2 a bottle. So on that note,
pizzas are well, the ones I get from walk-in. That's I get a Hawaiian pizza. I tell them to put fresh capsicum on it. That's a special. That's with the special crust.
yeah.
They're expensive.
Are they?
I think they're about
$8.
$9. But I mean, they really.
It's crazy.
Are good.
Yeah. So, and that's one thing I love about Sanur, because there's lots of really, really good eateries. They're not far away now. So you're on the village side of Sanur, not the beach side. It's a lot more quiet lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean lifestyle. You've got a machine shop right next door. That's
you can hear him going down with a grinder, but it doesn't worry me.
No, and you can always close the door and pretend you're not home. So yeah, you've got a little bit more noise from day to day traffic. You don't have loud partying at nights unless it's Al, or unless it's a guy upstairs having a bit of a rant or something. But that's where we're going to go up the supermarket. We're going to take you down to one of the little rooms. He's got a couple just next door, and down to his supermarket. We're just going to have bit of a check out on the places he goes and the area that he lives in. And
see if we can get into a hardware store.
oh, he's got a hardware store. He found it. We're going to call it better than Bunnings. He reckons it's a hardware store like you used to find 50 years ago in Australia, where the old guy that owns the place knows every nut, bolt and screw. You buy your nails by the pound, and he reckons he's got everything you can imagine in there. I'm looking forward to it because I want to see if he's got wood glue.
Yeah.
There you go. Right. Hey, thanks for that, Al. We'll go for a walk in a minute. We'll go for a drive, and we'll see what we can come up with.
Yeah, the wood glue saga. Oh, no.
Speedy Gonzalez. There he goes. With a top speed of 22 kilometres an hour, it's perfect for getting around the village. Right.
Park him up.
You've done this before, Al?
Bloody oath. Look at that.
So here we are at MD's Warung. Warung is like a cafe or a restaurant, and they've got a pretty good selection of food, all sorts of different curries and local foods, as well as some normal ones, and they also got nice cold beer. So that's probably a good reason why Al's here quite regularly. Chicken chow mein, garlic naan, and beef rendang, butter chicken, yummy. Fee's just come back. She's just gone and paid the bill.
Honey pay?
2 chicken kormas, with butter chicken masalas, and 4 beers. And what did you have? You had juice?
Orange juice and iced tea.
And how much was it?
25
bucks. How can you go wrong, man? Hey, look, you can live pretty cheap here in Bali, and that's living more or less as a Western. You can live as a local and pay $1.50 for a bag of nasi goreng or something, or cheaper and get a nasi jingo for 50 cents for breakfast. Or you can go to the supermarket, buy yourself some big premium beef steaks, or even go to one of the many steakhouses, Italian joints or restaurants, and spend 20-30 bucks a head and have a bloody nice dinner. But it's up to you. It's what you want to make of it. I tend to stick to a lot more Western foods, so my bill for food at home is probably as much as Fee, Jonathan and her mum all together. But it's a safe option for me because I don't have to spend the next night on the bathroom and have complaints from my tummy and from my indigestion. So the good thing about Bali is it is what you make of it, and you can pretty much do whatever you need to. What we're going to do now is going to head up the local supermarket, do a little quick shop up there, and just give you an idea what it would cost normally to do a week's worth of shopping in the Grand Lucky. So here, this is the same place I get my bread from.
One of these.
And a loaf of that, big sourdough or a cob loaf or something, is about $5. Oh, it's nice though, and it's bloody well made. Look, Got some cheesecakes, some quiche. Oh. I tell you what, you don't want to come here hungry. Luckily I've just been for lunch because I could eat a lot. So I'm going to try and run through a couple of indicative prices to give you an idea what we're paying here. Now this is nothing like what you'll pay at markets. This is a bit of a premium price, but they're premium quality product too. So we got some Avo mangoes.
And your favorite orange?
So there's $7 a kilo. Sun-kissed oranges for $4 a kilo. Dragon fruit, one of those beautiful, nice fresh dragon fruit for about $3 a kilo. Aussie navel oranges, love them. $4.60 a kilo. Absolutely beautiful. Grapes, 25 USA grapes. That's not too bad. A few strawberries. I haven't had a good strawberry in Bali, I'll be honest. They don't tend to get the best of the crop. And then kiwi fruit, some nice kiwi fruit, and they're about $8 a kilo. And there's some weird ones. No, I don't know what it tastes like. It smells like. Oh, so many interesting smells. This is as good as any New World or Coles supermarket, I reckon. Look at the variety. It's all laid out nice and fresh. With almost anything you can imagine. Fresh coconuts, pumpkins, fresh potatoes. Oh, I wouldn't mind a baked potato. Mushrooms, bok choy. So to give you an idea, that is $3.20 for a fairly small cauliflower, or $5 for a broccoli. A lot of herbs. Herbs are pretty good price, and corn is grown locally, so that's usually a pretty good price as well, and nearly always available year round. You've got to watch what you're buying, and you've got to know how to convert. If you want to go and buy a couple of capsicums, now I've paid a lot of money in Australia for caps as well, but depending on what you've got, there's some capsicums here for $10 each, these fellas here. Now they might be bloody nice capsicums. I tell you what, they want to be extra special for $10 for a capsicum. You sort of got to know what the market price is, know what you can get it elsewhere for, and shop accordingly. There is some small goods and some beef brisket and pastrami's and chicken slices and whatnot. There's a nice selection of cheeses over here. And here's all your hams and your bacon. Some nice deli ham. Oh, look at that. Some pork spare ribs.
You want this?
That'd be nice. Spare ribs, a bit of a pork chop there. Bacon. Nice fish section. White snapper fillet for $20 a kilo. It's not too bad. And plenty of what look like fairly fresh prawns. They actually don't look too bad. You look down there and see if they're nice and
Well good, don't it?
well, that's a bit old, but
Yeah,
some of them are good, some are not. Buyer beware. Some little tiny mussels.
Mussels.
Yeah.
Too much for me.
Bit of a blue swimmer crab. Now this section's put here for the Western people, and the prices are quite a look at this Wagyu beef, Japanese or US imported or whatever. Look at the marbling on that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there we go. But that's more fat than there is meat, and the price is according. That's 170 bucks. 1,700,000. That's 170 bucks for an incredibly marbled steak that's already frozen. You want to hope it's been kept in the right conditions, but the chances are it's going to be bloody nice. Steak pieces. They do a lot of this recomposited steak. And a lot of chicken. Here's the big chicken section.
A lot of them people don't like them.
Brussels sprouts.
There you go.
I tell you what, Brussels sprouts are hard. They are hard. We bought some at the markets and they were almost like empty by the time you take the loose leaves off. They weren't anywhere near as nice as you'd expect.
That's pretty nice.
$6 for a big bag like that.
Yeah, that's not bad.
As long as they're not bad. The potatoes here tend to be really waxy as well. Not really that nice and brown and crispy. And one thing they don't sell over here in a larger quantity is decent tubs of ice cream. They'll sell little tubs of flavoured ice cream. It's almost impossible to get a big tub of caramel or butterscotch or something, some really nice, yummy, tasty ice cream. Let's have a look. Small goods. Now I need some seeded mustard. What's that one? 3, yep. Huh?
Malt vinegar. Where is
You never get, I've never seen malt vinegar here.
We get Vegemite, that's all right. Truffle sauce, that looks nice. So you get some small goods and some preserves.
What is malt vinegar?
But here we go, here's our ice cream section. Now you've got plenty of those little drums of magnums and stuff. Lemon sherbet, mung bean, orange sherbet or strawberry. Durian, now just to let you know if you've never tried durian, don't go for a big box first, go for the smallest you can and try it, because durian's a very, very interesting fruit. It smells like fart. It's the only way I can explain it. Look, I finally found salted caramel, but by the time I get it home from here, because I'm a fair way from my place, it's gonna be a milkshake. Oh damn it, I might have to bring an esky over. There's a lot of stuff here. There's breakfast cereals, there's yogurts, there's flavoured milks, peanut butter. Pricing, a small thing of honey crunch is $3.50. Big thing of cornflakes, $6. That's not too bad actually. I can't see any Weet Bix, but they've got Weet Bix. Here we go. Weet Bix. Oh, yummy! I'm going to get some of them for sure. Oh, I found some, and they're on discount, so I'll get them. They're only $9. Hey, only $9 for a box of cereal. I tell you what, when you finally get something you haven't had for a while, it's worth every cent you pay for it. I tell you, and I'm going to get a normal box of Weet Bix as well. Oh, it's like a kid in a candy shop, honestly. What you can't get here is not worth having, just about. But I'm yet to find golden syrup, and I don't know how to make Anzac biscuits without golden syrup, and I desperately want to make some proper Anzac biscuits. There we go, lamb. $6.50 for one lamb chop. What? Oh, what's...
Al, he's stuck.
Look at him.
Hey,
What'd you find?
now,
Heinz Big Soup.
now, look, now, you got to grab them while you can.
Heinz baked beans.
You
The
gotta
baked
grab-
beans over here are terrible generally.
Yeah, chicken.
How much are these? How much are the baked beans?
I don't give a shit.
He doesn't care. Just to get that taste from home.
Now, they're here now.
Yeah.
Now, you've got to grab it while it's here.
Of course.
Because
It's not
you
always
won't
here.
see it for another 6 months.
Oh, I know.
There you go.
Oh, careful, Al. You don't break the place.
Sit.
So, chicken and mushroom soup is $7.50. Oh, you can get old chicken for $7, Al.
Yeah.
But
I can't even get
Campbell's
an old
mushroom.
I can't even get an old boiler.
And I tell you what you don't get terribly many of, and they've got here, for $8 you could get a thing of sour cream, salsa dip, taco sauce. I think I've got some tacos there. At home I should do some tacos. Now, we can't tell you this man's name because he's still on witness protection. Hey, don't laugh. I said that about someone and there was a lady in the back and I said, don't tell him on witness protection, I still am.
We love it. You come round the corner.
Oh, isn't it crazy?
Yeah, we love it, don't we? Watching it.
We watch every time.
We're having fun. Well, you're on the next one.
Oh, yeah.
This is where people with lots of money shop. And by the time they got out the front,
Trolley load.
by the time you get out the front, you got none left.
We only come for the beer, really.
Yeah, well, we all do. That's the only reason I visit Al. He's always got tons of beer. It's hard not to get spotted when I'm out and about, especially somewhere public like this, and you meet people everywhere you go that say, I've just got a scooter off Katut. God bless you, you've hooked me up well. So that's good. At least my information and my advice is actually good. And luckily, hey, if I was full of shit, people would be coming up just about punching me every time. But here we go. Butter cookies. $8. Look, generally the prices are pretty good. No Anzac biscuits. Hey, how are we gonna have to make our own?
Oh, yeah.
Someone sent me a recipe. Al, someone sent me a recipe 2 days ago for pavlova cooked in the air fryer. Look at that face.
I got rid of my air fryer.
I've got 2 air fryers. It's all right. Do you want one?
No.
Oh, I use mine all the time now.
I only use
Oh, I love
my slow cooker. That's a
I tell you what I don't have is I need some crackers. Some water biscuits or wafers or something.
Yeah, I think on the next line.
Right, okay. You reckon it? Let's go and find some crackers.
Remember when you're talking about pavlova,
Yeah.
remember looking down.
What?
You know what I mean.
What? She's saying that's going to make my tummy fat and I won't be able to see my toes. Oh, I know. What's he looking for now? Here we go. Nutella. What's that, young Al? Oh, and its shapes, they're nice.
Cheddars,
Yeah.
2 for 1.
Oh, really?
Cost you $5.
Buy one, get one free. They're not bad. Here, put a bit of salami. I've got some salamis. Someone brought over to me the other day. Really looking forward to them too. $6 for a little thing of party treats. Oh, that's so nice too. Why is it the things that I miss the most are the ones that make my tummy the biggest? What do you got?
I'm in your favorite station. You must pass this one.
Please step away from the Skittles.
No, it's not Skittles.
Oh, the sour
this
lollies.
one,
Oh,
yeah,
I
you
love
that
them.
one.
Hey, if anyone's coming over and they've got any
Oh
room in
my
their
God.
suitcase, I've run out of sour worms. Oh, I love my sour lollies. Seriously.
Stop feeding Muzza.
So she wants to get a t-shirt that says stop feeding Muzza. Look at all of these. Oh, violet crumbles. Honey crunch. Oh, it's close, but it's not the same. You know how you miss the things that you can't get the most? Oh, that's not a bad little spot. If you don't mind spending a little bit of money.
Yeah, I'll get some of those.
But use restraint, otherwise. I tell
you
you.
looking after for rice crackers or?
Yeah, those.
Here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. These will do. Oh, here we go. Oh, finally seaweed. There we go. Man, I have been looking for these for so long, just to have some bickies. Oh, and they're only a couple of dollars. That's even better. Sour cream and chives. Oh, I'm just, I'm in heaven. I got to come at 8 out. Can I take you shopping again after payday? Honey, that's what I've been looking for ages.
Oh yeah, by the way, for all our YouTube family, please don't bring any sour, what is the name? Chips and...
No, please bring lots of sour worms.
No,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that one.
Oh.
Don't bring the...
She doesn't. She doesn't want me eating any more salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Someone bought me the other day a bag of salt and vinegar peanuts. Oh my God, they were beautiful. Oh, salt and vinegar peanuts. They weren't too salty and vinegary, but oh my God, they were yummy. Thanks. You know, yeah. Oh, look.
Buy two, get one.
You can get cuttlefish flavoured. Oh, I can't make this stuff up. Banana milk bites. Oh, they sound nice. Banana milk bites. Oh, sea salt caramel popcorn. Oh, get me out of this aisle really quickly. Hey, you don't find terribly much microwave popcorn because you know what? Hardly anyone here has a microwave.
Buy two, get one free.
Buy two what? Oh, she found some. They're trying to get rid of it. Oh. Here we go. Buy two. They've got extra buttery. Butterlicious. That's it. Give me... No, blaster butter. Oh. And what's that other one? Butterlicious.
Butterlicious.
Right. That'll do. And see what they do? You buy the popcorn, but they give you the microwave. Well, you don't give it to you. You can use the microwave here.
The free is sweet.
Buy two, get one free. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, they've tricked you. See what they do? You buy one Butterlicious and you just get a plain one free.
Oh, this one. This one is salt. Sweet or salt?
No, this is the same. It's two butter and one salty.
Original water.
What's that? Oh, you got to be careful. Look, today I was trying to give you an idea of what it would cost for an average day's food, but then I got here and this is a very unaverage day because I'm finding stuff that I haven't eaten for so long that I'm really looking forward to trying again. So let's throw that out the window. I'll come back here another day and we'll do one on what it should have cost if we had self-restraint. Meanwhile, what's this? Oh, sorry, I'm being carried away. This looks nice. Maybe things have changed since I've been away, but I've never seen at home a dried salmon skin or fish skin dried and crispy in a supermarket like a snack. I'm not saying it's a silly idea, it's probably quite nice. Preserved mango, lots of seeds, cashew nuts. Oh. The old story about a kid in a candy store, I tell you what. Look at all the cashews I've got down there. Cashews are locally grown too.
That's why I want to say, this is the local one, right? And then at Karangasem, Desa Ben, they're only buying for 1 kilo is only 15. $1.5. They're selling here 275 grams.
And these are wild harvested ones too.
Yeah.
270 grams for $12. Someone's making some money, it's certainly not me. Let me say one thing, Al. We've got nothing here for staples except for two cans of spaghetti.
Who's shopping?
And the rest of it is things just to make my tummy big and my teeth fall out.
I've got some soup.
Oh, you got some.
I've got some cracker.
He's got an $8 can of soup. Oh God! But we've had a ball. Mac and cheese. Oh, don't stop. But get me out of here because otherwise I'm just going to spend more money. And they've got beer as well. They've got almost everything you want in here. just except the only thing they haven't got is low prices. Oh, it's fun. Look, it's like going home. When I first took Fee into a supermarket in Australia, she couldn't believe her eyes, and she was looking at stuff and the prices. Look at the wine list. Hard to get good prices in wines in Australia. Plenty of beers. Great selection. Bottle of wine's over here, 30, 40 bucks a bottle. It's really hard to get cheap wine. And even the cheap wines, like, cheap and nasty. But you know what? When you're only paying $2 or $3 for a pack of cigarettes, not that I smoke, but when you're paying bugger all for a pack of smokes, you got so much money left over for all the rest of it. People are spending $200, $300 a week smoking can't afford to live like this and eat in Bali.
Someone say not gonna shopping.
I don't want to look at the total on the cash register because I know it's too high. It's ridiculous. But that was an adventure. I've got to do this. I was going to say I've got to do this more often, but thank God I don't get to, because that was just a bit silly. I'm going to eat well for the next couple of weeks. Well, I'm going to eat lots for the next couple of weeks, and then I'm going to have to come back into a proper shop with our interesting, like a lamb chop, one cutlet, lamb cutlet, at $7 or $8. That's a bit much. A leg of lamb for $100. Oh, so it'd be so nice to have all my mates come around and have a big roast lamb dinner. But or you could go up to Aussie Barbecue in Kuta and have their limitless leg of lamb for, I think it's about 20 bucks a head or something. Maybe I'll just do that. Hey guys, listen, thanks for coming today. We've had a bit of a look around Al's neighbourhood. I'm going to go back the back way and show you some of the village where Al lives, and also we might pop into the waterhole because we're not going to make it all the way back down to there without another beer. So we're going to go to the walk-in bar and we're going to check that out. I'm going to bring Al back over and we're going to do some more touring around Sanur and check out the fancier, the ritzy side, the beach side of Sanur, and check out the accommodation and the facilities over there. There's a brand new, one of the biggest malls in the Southern Hemisphere, or the biggest in Southeast Asia, I don't know. Apparently it's pretty special. We're going to go there to the Icon Mall, and we're going to meet some characters that live on the other side of the railway track, so to speak, on the beach side of Sanur. So look forward to that. I'll probably do that next week when I'm running short on supplies. See, oh no, don't see ya. Follow me while we go out to visit the rest of Al's neighbourhood, and we'll have a beer at the walk-in. Here we go. The position of cameraman today will be filmed by Al. I don't know if we can go this way, can we?
I don't know, you
Yeah, we'll go this way. It'll take us there.
All these roads take us up that way anyway.
They all lead to Rome, don't they?
Well, I think so. I bloody hope so.
Oh, no, we're good. Oh, Al. Do you know how many calories are in that bike that we just bought at that restaurant, at that place?
How many calories? What, in the shopping basket?
I don't think anything in the basket was actually quality produce. It was just all rubbish, but it tasted nice, I'll bet. Hey.
Oh shit.
Racer.
It looks.
Come on, Racer. Unfair advantage.
Little warungs all along here.
Yeah.
You wonder how they made a grid, mate.
That takes us onto this little side, yeah. I know. Is it? This one here?
Just a bit luggy.
Oh yeah, the big one?
Yep.
Right. This one or next one?
Next one,
This
mate.
one, yeah.
Here we go. Drive in. Look at that. All right. We finally made it.
I've been complaining to Al about hardware stores since we got to Bali, and he found one. Look at me. He found one. He reckons it's better than Bunnings. So firstly, there's no one selling sausages out front, so they're losing points. But I want to see if they got some wood glue. Hello. And he's after some goodies as well. Seems like they got a lot of stuff. He found what he wanted. I'm still looking for wood glue. I don't know if they got any, but this is a bit of an old-fashioned hardware store like you'd imagine back in the 50s in Australia. So a few people have asked us what the old Deadly machine has cost us. It cost about, I think, was it 1,700 Aussie dollars?
17.50.
Yeah, 17.50. The petrol has been pretty cheap though, eh? Because electric, and it goes 25 kilometres an hour up the main street. So we have some fun here on the road again. And now back through the Warong. Here we are at the main road. Hello. Oh. All these little tiny shops. Warongs. He's a local mechanic. Look, the takeaway from today's little episode is for $1,000 you can have a bloody nice little place to live with a swimming pool. It's small, it's not quite a tiny home, but it's, let me call it a compact home. It would be a lot more cozy with two people, and if you weren't friends or if you were arguing, you haven't got far to go to get away from them. Yeah, if you want a bit of personal space, you haven't got a lot. However, you've got a beautiful little village here. If you ride a bicycle, you could go for there's a nice little coffee shop. I've been there before. Plenty of beautiful little warungs and eateries around the place. If you can get around on a proper motor vehicle, then you're on the corner of so many places around Sanur, around the east coast of Bali. And if you're stuck on a little moped like this one, a little mobility scooter, you can still get around at 25 kilometers an hour and keep up with most of the traffic. They're used to having slow vehicles and pedestrians on the road, so it's not as dangerous to be on these back roads. You just got to be a little bit careful and take your time, and you get to know your local eateries and also the watering holes. We're going to pop in to one of our favourite and also one of mine. It's called the Walk-In. We'll be there in a minute. We haven't crashed? Yeah, we're good.
Oh, he's flogging. Up your face.
Quick. I'll tell you what, this is not a bad little place to have a drink and a laugh. You look, Al's often sitting on this chair looking out over this intersection. You got a bit of a tight S-bend, and some of these people come flying around. Here's one guy trying to merge out into traffic. And you'd think that there'd be crashes here all the time, but I haven't seen so many bad ones, eh?
I talked to Danny. He's been here 6 years. He's never seen a prang on this S-bend. Or someone fell over apparently. But mate, it's hairy.
Yeah, so this is a bit like your corner pub. You don't see too many pubs in Bali. You see restaurants and all these other things. So this has got some nice food here, but it's also a bit more like a pub. And you see a lot of boys, a bit of live music here, and like I say, the food's pretty bloody good as well. So listen, I've had a great fun. Al, thanks for coming away with me today and shouting a couple of beers.
Not a problem.
We've
We'll do it again, maybe.
we might have to. Hey, listen, I'm going to take you across the main road, and we go over to Sanur, to the other side of Sanur, and maybe go up through that new shopping centre.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll go to the other pub that we visit every now and then.
Oh, right,
We
okay.
go and see Uncle Ron.
See Uncle Ron.
And see what's going on there. So guys, shows you what you can do. little bit of fun, a little bit of pluck and courage in a mobility scooter. Too much fun. Hey guys, thanks for coming. See you next week.